Hello there and welcome. So, we're going to start on our hands and knees, and we're going to begin to move right away and move in any way that feels good to your body right now. It can be very small movements or bigger, so whatever feels best. So, move your spine, your hips, your neck, and connect to your breath and move like no one is watching. So this practice is going to be a very grounding practice for your hips and your legs. And as always, listen to your body and do what you can today. The most important thing is your breathing and the presence to yourself. Now from here, tuck your toes under and slowly lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. You can pedal your feet here a little bit, maybe move your hips around, shift your weight around. And then slowly walk your feet to the top of your mat. Bend your knees, relax your shoulders and your head. Relax your mouth. Feel the sensations here in the back of your legs and in your lower back. And then slowly roll up to stand. Now interlace the hands behind your back and roll your shoulders back. Breathe into your chest. Feel this nice opening here in your upper chest. Maybe your shoulders, your arms as well. Connect to your breath. And then from here, go ahead and bend your knees and fold forward. Drop your head. And then bend your knees and roll up. You can place your hands onto your lower back and relax your elbows and arms slightly. And again, fold forward. Drop your head, relax your mouth. Place your hands onto your lower back, relax your elbows and shoulders as you roll up. And again, in your own rhythm. And then from here, roll up to stand. Release your arms. And you're going to lift your right knee up and then circle your right ankle in one direction. If you need to hold on to something, then go ahead and do that. Circle the ankle in the other direction. And then place your right foot back, root your right heel down, bend your left knee, reach your arms up, warrior one. Root your feet down, shoulders over your hips. Steady breathing, steady gaze. Now lower your arms and interlace the hands behind your back. Press your feet down. Inhale, open your chest, and as you exhale, fold forward and drop the head on the inside of your left knee. See if you can keep your hands interlaced. Maybe lift your hands away from your lower back, maybe up towards the ceiling. Notice the sensations here in your hips and in your back. Go ahead and release your hands down and then step back into a downward facing dog. Now inhale, plank pose. Exhale, lower your knees down. And what I like to do sometimes is just melt forward like a wave in slow motion. And then from here, lift your chest. Think of space and length in your body. And then downward facing dog. Now from here, draw your left knee forward and then ground your hips down. You can place something under your left seat, or you can also bend your right knee and come into this position if that feels better for you. So listen to your body and then fold your torso forward. You can come to your elbows or you can drop all the way down. Connect to your breath. Notice any sensations here in your hips, in your legs. Now from here, slowly roll your torso up and come to your hands and knees. Extend your left leg back, tuck your toes under, cross your left leg over to the right, and then gaze over your right shoulder. So you create length here on your left side. Deep, deep breaths. And then go ahead and release. Now step your left foot forward. Lift your torso up, shoulders over your hips, and reach your arms up. Make sure to not hang into your lower back. Imagine your rib cage is lifting up and away from your hips. So you create space in your body as you breathe here. Go ahead and release your hands down and step your left leg back, downward dog. And then walk your feet to your hands. Relax your arms and shoulders and roll up to stand. Now lift your left knee up and circle your left ankle in one direction. Notice how you feel on this side. And then go ahead and circle your ankle in the other direction. Step your left leg back, root your left heel down, bend your right knee. Left leg is straight. Lift your arms up, warrior one. Feel your feet rooting down. Feel the sensations here in your legs and your hips. Breathe. Now lower your arms and interlace the hands. Press your feet down, open your chest and fold forward. Drop your head on the inside of your right knee. See if you can maybe lift your hands away from your lower back, if that's okay for your shoulders. Now release your arms down and then step your right leg back, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank pose, and lower your knees down and then melt forward. And then lift your chest. And then come back into downward facing dog. Now draw your right knee forward and then ground your hips and do the position that feels best for your body. And then fold. Notice how you feel on the side. Stay close to your breath. I'm breathing in. I'm breathing out. Sometimes I like to think that my whole body is breathing. Now slowly lift your torso up and then come back to your hands and knees. Extend your right leg back, tuck your toes under, cross your right leg over to the left and gaze over your left shoulder. So now create length on your right side. And then go ahead and release. Step your right foot forward, lift your torso up, and then reach your arms up. And then go ahead and release your arms down and step your right leg back. Now from here, we're going to come to sit and you're going to extend the legs out in front of you. Sit up tall. If you need to, bend your knees and grab what you can. Your lower legs, your ankles, feet, your toes. Lengthen the back of your neck. Deep, deep breaths. Now slowly roll up to sit and shake your legs out. Now bring your legs into a comfortable V shape and walk your hands forward. Be very mindful here of the sensations in your legs and your back. We're all very different here. So some of you can move forward a little bit more. So stay very present to yourself and your body. And no pulling or pushing. Allow yourself to stay soft so you can feel at ease. Now lift yourself up to sit and then bend your right knee. And then side bend over to the left. I like to place my right hand gently behind my head and lift my elbow up. Now breathe here. Open your side body, your hip. Can you send your breathing down into your belly? And then slowly release and come to sit. Just pause here for a moment before we do the other side. And then unfold your right leg, bend your left knee. Now side bend over to the right and place your left hand behind your head and reach your left elbow up. Now notice how you feel on this side. Deep, deep breaths. Breathe into your belly. And then go ahead and release. Pause here. And for the next pose, I like to sit either onto a blanket or a pillow. Soles of your feet together, so butterfly pose. So first we're just gonna sit here with vertical spine. Relax your hips. And imagine your thighs sinking down towards the ground. Make sure you sit up tall, and before we fold, you can move your thighs a little bit. Move the skin and the muscles if that feels good. Of course, you can stay vertical, or you can begin to lean forward. And again, no pulling or pushing. Deep, deep breaths. I'm breathing in. I'm breathing out. And then slowly roll up. And lift your knees up for a moment. Extend them out and shake your legs out. And come to seated position. Hands wherever you're comfortable. Close your eyes. And just take a moment here in stillness. Notice how you feel. Now go ahead and reach your arms out to the sides. Inhale. And then as you exhale, wrap the arms around you and drop your head. And namaste, and thank you everyone. Have a beautiful day.